months?
Yeah, I think the bubble life will be fine. Once you get into a routine, and it'll go by quickly. And then, especially when we start scrimmaging and then playing games and playoffs, it's going to go by real quick. So I don't see any problems there. It's just a matter of, 5 months is a long time. These guys have been off for a while, just building them back. You can see they're a little rusty. So we just got to be really careful about getting through these first days and making sure they're going to be healthy going into it.
What did you see when you say they looked a little rusty? What did you say?
Oh, getting up and down is not the easiest thing in the world after 5 months. Usually they've already spent a month really working out hard to come to training camp. Well, they didn't really have that opportunity, especially in the last couple of weeks when it got bad in Houston and then the quarantine. So we're just taking our time and making sure that everybody gets through without soft tissue problems or all of that. So, but they're good. The spirit's good. It's just going to take, the 3 weeks we have, it's going to take all 3 weeks to get them ready.
Thank you.
Next question, Adam Wexler. Adam?
Hey, Mike, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Adam, gotcha.
With the acquisitions you guys made in season, Jeff, 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗛, obviously Robert, there's not a whole lot of time to hit the practice court. You have that time now, plus your coaches and yourself had all this time to look at them and how they'd fit. How much more prepared are you guys to slot these guys in and see how they fit well with what you're trying to do?
I think it's a lot better. We were getting there anyway, I think, during the regular season, and by the end of that season, we'd have been fine. But it just takes a while. But now having a mini training camp, it should work out great. And Robert's they're smart anyway. Jeff, Robert, 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, they're smart players and veterans. So they're picking it up real quick what we want to do. And I said the biggest thing right now is just make sure that we get back physically and mentally back in the swing of things real quick, because these games will go by quick and you're in the playoffs before you know it.
Next question, Rachel Nichols.
Hey, Mike. Wondering what you think the consequences will be, if any, of James and Russ and Luke not being with you guys for these initial practices.
I think it'll be fine. They're working and they're home based, and they're doing a little bit like what we're doing here right now, and they'll be ready to go 5-on-5 when they get in here. And it'd be nice to have everybody in the game, but everybody's dealing with it. Everybody's dealing with trying to do the best you can, and I don't think by the time the 8 games are over, there won't be any effect.
Thanks.
Next question, Mark Berman. Mark?
Mike?
So, Mark.
Hey, can you give us an update on the guys who are not there, James, Russ, Luke 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗛? Anything new on those guys?
Nothing that, we're still expecting a few days, and could be 2 days, 1 day, 2 days, 4 days. It'll be soon. It's not going to be long. We hope. Never know. But we think we'll get them back in here toward the middle of the week.
Next question, Saman Ali.
Hey, Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Eric Gordon had just returned the game before league play was suspended. You've gotten a couple practices to see him. How does he look? How does the knee look? Is he still in pain?
He hasn't missed a rep. He looks good. Shooting the ball extremely well. Looks strong, fit. He's ready to go. That's probably right now. You had to make an assessment of everybody. That's a big bonus for us.
Next question, Adam Spolin.
Hey, Mike, you've referred to this as a mini training camp. How much have the last 2 days replicated what the first 2 days of a normal training camp were actually like?
More or less the same. You go a little bit harder the first 2 days. Tomorrow will be a lighter day. Then you start getting into scrimmages that are 5-on-5 more. We probably would have played some 5-on-5 the last 2 days. But just because we had all of September to get these guys ready, So we're a little bit slower out of the gates, but more or less the same teaching, same points, same film work, and all that. So we'll catch up toward the end of next week. We'll be called back up and getting into scrimmages and things of that sort. Be like a normal training camp.
Next question, Terrence Harris.
Mike?
Yeah.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yes.
I apologize.
Oh, that's all right.
Can you tell us specifically why Westbrook and Hart and Luke aren't there?
No, not really. These are things that people are dealing with, and we're not going to get into why not. They're on the way.
Okay.
Next question, Cody Davis.
Hey, Coach. We saw a clip of Tyson Chandler getting some reps in during practice. So by any chance, do you mind sharing what role do you have in store for Tyson when the season resumes?
Well, we'll see. He's the ultimate professional, and he will be in shape. And if we need him, obviously, it's a great, a lot of talent and experience, especially. And the only guy I think out there that's won a ring. So we rely a lot on him, just how he talks us through things. And then we'll see how it goes. And also with him in practice, he can replicate the other teams, how they play with a traditional center. So we don't play against ourselves, which we won't see ever hardly. So it's he's a valuable piece, whether he's in the rotation or not, or in emergency or somebody gets hurt. We'll see how that works out.
Great. Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Daniel House should be next.